Good evening, folks. It's Glenn the Ball Chef, and this evening we're putting together pad thai. It's a Thai noodle dish I'm going to be making with my daughter. She's half Thai and she really has some pretty good ideas how to make this original, authentic Thai recipe come to life. So let's get into it. We're going to be doing it at her house, and I think you'll find it awesome.
I like to do a simple, easy version of pad thai, so I pre-make the sauce that's going to get poured into the pad thai to give the noodles all that flavor. So what I do is I take some of the tamarind sauce, I take some of this pickled cabbage. You can get all this stuff at the Asian market. I take palm sugar. You can buy them. I use 2 of these in the sauce. You just put them in there, they'll break down. You can use mash or whatever you want, break down that sugar. And then I also use sriracha. I mean, you got to use that for everything, right? So I use that in the sauce, and then some water. And all I do is I mix that all together. Dad will give you the ratios on his website, but I mix it all together and let that sit for about an hour. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to throw in some oil, some garlic, some chicken. We're going to cook that up, and then we're going to add these noodles. These noodles have been soaking for about an hour, so they're nice and soft. They're going to cook fast. So we want to make sure that they're ready to go. And then literally this is a 10-minute, max 10-minute prep time, 10-minute meal.
Go.
So we've got our garlic starting to sizzle. It's starting to brown up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and add in the chicken.
How much?
This is about a pound and a half, and I use the chicken tenderloins. They're a lot nicer to work with. They get into the noodles. It mixes up real good. So I use that instead of the chicken breast just because you separate real nice when you're cooking them. So as the chicken cooks, once it starts to look like it's pretty close to getting done, I put in some of these fried shallots. You can get them at the Asian market. Adds nice flavor to the dish itself. So I just sprinkle those in there and then finish off the chicken before I add in the noodles. So I'm going to take that sauce that I made, I'm going to drop that right in there with the chicken. So now, you know, it kind of looks like a big soupy mess, but what I'm going to end up doing is just mixing in that chicken for a second, kind of let it cook into the chicken, not very long, but just for a minute, and then I'm going to drop all these noodles in. So you can see they're already soft. Drop those in and start to toss them in this sauce, keeping the pan still hot, and you'll see those noodles will start to pick up that brownish red color that you know that pad thai becomes. So we're just going to start to roll these in until these noodles cook off. So notice most of that moisture is gone. My dad thought there was going to be too much moisture. He thought I was making soup, but cooks off really quick, plus the noodles absorb all that flavor. So these are almost done, so we're going to pull these off in a minute and plate. So here we are, we're plating these. I put them right on top of the bean sprouts. That way when they're served, when you pick it up out of the tray, you're going to get the bean sprouts right there with the noodles, because you can't have pad thai without bean sprouts. So we're going to pour this on top. It's a little warm. Pour all this chicken right there. Look at that. Take these green onions and put these on top. There we go. And last but not least, you want to make sure you put those peanuts right across the top. So there you go, pad thai. Oh, and we're done. So we've got the fastest pad thai on this side of Bangkok. All done. We've got our peanuts, we've got our green onions, we've got our bean sprouts. Bean sprouts. We've got our noodles, we've got our chicken. So here we go.
No egg.
We've got no egg. We do have some picayune peppers on top, Dad, if you want it spicy. So dig right in. Don't forget a little bean sprout down at the bottom. There you go, Dad.
It takes to this. That is a winner, folks. I've eaten a lot of this, and I'll tell you what, never seen it done quite this quick. Really a great way to go on this classic dish from Thailand. Thanks for taking the time to watch our show this evening. Join me on G+. We got a lot of crazy things going on. Sub us up and we will sub back. Thanks for watching, and as always, bon appetit.